right, it's Tuesday, March 4th, just following up on the SPY, just discussed on the previous video how I just bought calls here, anticipating it to come up and take out the highs of the day, and we'll see what happens. That's what's happening right now. We'll see what happens at this inflection point. I decided to scale out and set up a no-risk trade. I bought the 570 calls at 1182. I just scaled out at 1280, a point higher. They're asking 1290 right now. So we are now seeing on the daily chart, this is a real interesting kind of a day where we're getting a hammer bar reversal day unfolding here with 2 hours to go in trading. We will see how things end up. At the moment, I had a feeling we were, a pretty good feeling given the price action we were going to take out this first bar high. So that might all be all that happens now. And, we'll see, we'll watch 15-minute chart from here and see if we settle in and don't really go much higher. Or is this going to be a big green reversal day? The reason the potential is there is because we reached our target, as I've been describing for many, many weeks, or for many days now, a few weeks, where we're coming down red, and if we couldn't reverse in here, and we had the big, failure day the other day, we came all the way down and we took out this target, higher highs, lower lows. This could be an area eventually where the weekly chart reverses up. Of course, you're going to want to see an eventual weekly reversal bar of some kind, or, a start to next week, that if we hold down here a little red, then you want to look at the open of next week and continue higher to know that we're really going to work higher at this point. But if at the minimum, if we're going to head lower, this is a good pause area, and a pause area means you can get some volatility to the upside. So we're certainly following through to the upside now, breaking above that first bar high after that failure down here. There was actually a good trade early on if you were trading the SPY to get, go below the first bar low and hit those targets down here. That's why that's such a key target. You have to kind of know that if you were entering a trade here and not be surprised at this reversal. I took advantage of the morning move down by trading Goldman Sachs puts and did very well on that. And ever since then, I've been trading to the upside. My last, this is the final trade to the upside here with the SPY. But early on, I traded Netflix to the upside, and I attempted Nvidia to the upside, even though I took a small gain there. It eventually worked higher. So there's a lot of reversals taking place all over the place. Netflix certainly moving much higher now, hitting its pre-market high target. But now the SPY is really following through higher. You can see these little pivot points, at the pre-market range that it might hit. Again, this is the inflection point here, so I don't know exactly how this bar is going to end and what's going to happen going forward. But for now, it's all at no risk as the options are moving up. I bought them at 1182, scaled out at 1280. They're asking 1333. So you can do no worse than break even or small gains on this trade now that you got the follow through. And again, we're really going to see, if we get a reversal bar here to end the day, then you kind of look for a potential on a daily chart. This is a 3 bar red, 2 down. It could be a 2 up buy signal, and you're going to want to see for the rest of the week if we can come up and take out that, higher, the open of the week here and turn the weekly chart green. I think it's a long way to go to do that, but we could certainly end up with some kind of a buying tail here, similar to the buying tail last week, and that could start next week into higher. Again, assuming that this was just higher highs and lower lows, taking out this key pivot point, and now we're getting ready to, start a reversal back to the upside. So a lot of things have to take place for that to unfold. We got to hold this hammer bar here. Don't know if that's going to happen for sure. You can see the pause area right here, so I'm not, necessarily convinced we're going to continue up strong, but bar by bar, we'll watch the 15-minute chart and see if it kind of holds this trend that's, reversed to the upside. So just wanted to follow up on that and give my views on the SPY. What I'm going to be monitoring for is how this daily bar ends, and if that sets up a nice buy signal into tomorrow and for the rest of the week, how high we might want to go, how this weekly bar closes, and all of that kind of, feeds into what might be unfolding, going forward. So for now, good trade to the upside. A few ways to do it in here. Once you saw you couldn't get the secondary push lower after hitting a key big target down here, and a lot of stocks have moved back to the upside, and just knowing you're at a key target here, that would have led you to look at a lot of potential reversal charts that are out there, and so far it's holding up, but let's see what happens by the rest of the day.